Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Forrest KI7QCF. This is going to be a three-part video. We're first going to unbox a bug I just picked up. I'm very excited about. We are then going to adjust it. I'm actually going to be using a software a friend of mine showed me. I'll talk about him in a minute. And then the third part of the video is just a little project that I've been working on that I'm very excited about. It's a small project, but if you are a bug enthusiast or thinking about getting into bugs, you'll want to stick around for it. So first and foremost, let's get into the unboxing. My poor wife was so excited when she saw the Target box because she shops at Target. I don't really, but unfortunately, this is just what my eBay sender used. So it is for me, not for my wife. We will be getting her a makeup Target box here soon. So without causing any physical harm to myself, let's get into the unboxing. It's okay, I am an Eagle Scout, so I demonstrate proper knife techniques at all times. Oh, you know what? I completely forgot. That this was going to come in a very nice travel case. Wow, look at that. I've been talking about whether bugs are field worthy or not, and the next bug I get shows up in a nice nifty travel case. That's amazing. So we'll kind of try to do the reveal together. Oh yeah, check that out. So how do you get one of these out? Just slide it out. Okay. My case wants to fall. Oh my gosh, guys. Check this out. This is one of the most incredible condition bugs I've ever seen on the used market. And kind of a funny story about this bug. So let me just tighten up this weight a little bit. Wow, that was completely loose. Okay, there we go. Kind of a funny story about this bug. I only own, I'm a massive bug fan. I think I own maybe 5 bugs. Now, only one of them is a Vibroplex. I own 3 KN4YBs. The right angle KN4YB is one of my favorite bugs. My last video, I actually have a CUSA with that bug. My Bengali Sculpture Galaxy is just kind of like another level. It's an extremely expensive key, but it's like a single piece of like stainless steel block. I might be misspeaking, but it's an incredible key. This is my first, this is my second Vibroplex. This is my first kind of, I think this is like this is obviously their presentation model, but you see the design. This is different, a different design, different engineering from my Vibroplex Champion that I have. It's a completely different kind of layout. So I'm excited to finally have, this to me is kind of like an iconic classic type of Vibroplex bug that for whatever reason I haven't owned yet. And to get one in this type of condition is extremely exciting for me. So we're now going to adjust it. In fact, this needs adjusting. I can tell a lot of my keys that come to me, paddles, single lever, dual lever, and bugs, they've actually come set up really, really well, a lot of them. And they're actually ready to get on the air oftentimes. This one definitely isn't. I'm gonna need to do some tightening here. It's not far off though at all, I would tell you. This just here is like, you guys see how loose that is? I think that has to be tightened. So let's go adjust it together. Really fast before I do, funny story. So where I'm getting into Vibroplex bugs, this is serial 63209. I used like a collector's guide to try to determine, when you're buying a used bug, you want to know what year it's from. And some sellers on eBay have a ton of context as to the origins or history of the bug. A lot of them don't, or maybe they just assume that people buying them know all the information. So this one, I just looked up the collector's guide serial number, and I think I sourced the serial number, that 63209, on like the wrong model. So I was convinced that this bug was from 1918, and I was so excited because 1, that's over 100 years old, and then 2, it was in just remarkable condition for being a bug over 100 years old. So I texted my friend Adam AI4UH, who really got me into bugs, And I was like, dude, I just picked up a presentation model from 1918. It's in incredible condition. It's one of a kind. And he was like, wow, man, that really is extremely rare, because they didn't even invent the presentation model until 1940. So if you got a 1918 one, dude, hats off to you. He didn't say that, but he was like, yeah, they didn't make them back then, so give me your serial number. And so I gave it to him, and he's like, okay, your presentation model's from 1990. So not as cool as 1918, but still very cool for one specific reason. That's my birth year. And I had no idea. So the universe worked it out to where I bought my birth year presentation model with just remarkable condition. It's you guys see it. It's just beautiful. I hope it's on. Frame still. And so I told that to Adam. I was like, dude, I was born in 1990. I'm like, that's a crazy coincidence. And he's like, yeah, you've got your birth year bug. Birth year bug. I didn't even know that was a thing. So drop in the comments if you have your birth year bug, because that's pretty cool. In fact, I think American Express called. Some of you that have been trying to steal my identity, that's the security question you've been getting wrong. Birth year, so yeah, it's 1990 for me. Go try again. And if you get approved, buy something cool, like a bug. If I get a call from American Express and they're like, did you just spend $600 on vibraplex.com? I'd say, probably. I probably did. Okay, let's go adjust this. I'm excited. All right, guys, like I mentioned, my friend Adam AI4UH released a very comprehensive bug adjustment video. I'm not going to reinvent the wheel, but I am going to highlight really quickly 4 steps that I noticed when it came to adjusting a bug. In fact, he does a presentation model just like this in the video. So first, before you start any of the steps, don't knock your camera over. And then once that's done, loosen everything. So all these kind of lock nuts and screws, back everything off. And the first side is what we're going to do is we're literally just going to come in and we're going to adjust the dit side tension until you feel a little bit of tension. I would go even further. And Adam, I don't want to do a disservice to any of your advice, so I hope you can give feedback on this as I go. And then the next thing is turn in the DAW side stop. And I know with this, we want to get this to where the pendulum arm is barely resting on the damper. So this is the damper here at the end. So this is the DAW side stop. So let's get it off and then bring it back barely. And in his video, he talks about having it barely hit that. I think I gotta go a little bit off right there. Okay, that's good for now. So that's me turning in the DAW side stop. Now I'm gonna take the DIT side stop, and he says bring that all the way to it very lightly, and then give it a quarter of a turn. And what you're trying to do now, and I'm actually going to bring this guy a little bit, what you're trying to do now is get this to where you're getting a good that looks pretty good to me. So I'm going to bring this guy in now. And again, we're going to be checking this with software. Oh man, that sounds really good to me. I could be way off though. We'll check with the software. Okay, and then this is just to preference. So that was the DIT side stop. Now we're back to just the DAW contact. I typically like my DAW. I'm not gonna be too worried about that. Okay, let's dive into the software now. All right, so I'll link Adam's video in the description, so watch him do this. I think he probably does a better job than me, but he highlights to match your hertz, your side tone hertz from your rig to what you're going to be using in FistCheck. If that side tone is off, it's not going to work.
And also, you can use an oscillator or your rig audio. You'll notice I'm actually going to type in 5 here and begin sending a string of dits. With your dits, look at your actual speed. You do want that to line up precisely with your target speed. If you can slow your bug down quite a bit, do that. I'm now just trying to get my dits to match up, and I'm doing that by moving my dit contact on my bug. So I'm actually going to get this really, really close here. Boom, that's like pretty precise. So my initial adjustment for me is working pretty well. Beyond the actual, tuning, fine tuning of the bug, you can then move into checking your fist. Like, how good of a job do you do sending the actual code? I'm going to mess around here and show you guys what my fist sounds like versus the actual ideal code. So you can kind of watch me do this here with the letter C. Then I'm going to move on and do it with the letter W, which is unfortunately going to kick my butt a little bit. But again, this is just a really, really fun software to use to, one, first and foremost, fine-tune your bug, and then two, practice sending code. If I'm not mistaken, you can do this with straight keys as well. But this is the FistCheck software. Again, I would recommend checking it out from Adam AI4UH. He has a full kind of tutorial on this software. And I've got some practice to do. For me, I will say a good indication of sending good code as well is if RBN is picking you up.
All right, guys, thanks for joining me for the unboxing as well as the bug adjustment and fine tuning. It's been a lot of fun. I'm very excited about my new presentation model from 1990. We are on to the last part of the video, but certainly not least. This is a fun project I've been working on, and I'm excited to share it with you guys. I obviously love bugs. I'm very passionate about bugs. And I've met a lot of people that are as well, and people that are getting into it, which makes me super excited. There's definitely people out there too that have very negative opinions and kind of, I don't want to call it stubborn, but very strict mindset and perspective of bugs where they just say, I don't like them, I hate them. And I think a lot of those people that I've met struggle to copy bugs. And I want to quickly highlight 3 misconceptions that I've come across. One, that bugs don't sound good. 2, bugs are difficult to copy or more difficult to copy. And 3, this is my favorite one. I saw it on a YouTube comment only a few weeks ago. RBN can't pick up a bug. Uh, that was maybe my favorite because, well, as a bug operator, I know that's absolutely not true. So I want to highlight that never ever criticize a bug. A bug is a mechanism to deliver code. You can criticize an op, absolutely. The same way you could criticize an op on a paddle or a straight key. But to attack bugs specifically, and I get it, you could say, well, hey, the majority of bug ops don't sound that good, or you can always tell when it's a bug. I think there's definitely some truth there. But again, the bug in and of itself is a delivery mechanism, and the skill of each op will determine its efficacy. And if you're one of those people that really believes a bug doesn't sound that good or it's harder to copy, I want to tell you right now, in your life as an on-air operator, a bug op has come to you, and you've had a pleasant exchange or rag chew, and you had no idea that they were on a bug. And I know that because in about 11 months, I've stacked north of 15,000 QSOs in all varieties of CW, and I've absolutely had bugs work me that I had no idea. I have very good friends. If you want, reach out to me. I can arrange QSOs. I'm not the guy. You'll know that I'm on a bug, but I have friends where you'll be hard pressed to know that they're on a bug. They send that good of code. And that goes with straight keys, that goes with cooties. It's the skill of the op. Okay, with that, that's a heck of a rant. My passion of bugs is just like I want to introduce people to CW, I want to get people into bugs as well. And I'm really grateful my friend Adam got me introduced. So I wanted to do something fun that's really just kind of my personality. So I made a couple stickers. The first one is going to be Bug Life. And what's funny is I showed this to my wife when I got it, and she goes, "That movie sucks." And I was like, "Are you kidding me? I just had like hundreds of these made." And what's funny is I've never even seen the movie, so I think whether you like the movie or not is irrelevant. Bug life, it's a way of life. Okay, that's all this is. So I think of this movie, it's a bug life, and yeah, that's kind of a cool sticker. It just says bug life. So I have buddies that when they come to me now, they say bug life. I say bug life back. So that's the first sticker. And then secondly, and by the way, I'm going to probably keep making stickers, but these are the first two I thought of. The second one is a little, this is kind of my personality, but I remember one of my first bug QSOs. I spotted one of my friends, and I just the adrenaline. I just said, "Get swung on," and that's kind of like, maybe that's me being a millennial. Maybe that's my personality. But I'm going to quickly show a clip of this. If you don't know who this is a specific baseball player, and this is a specific moment in Major League Baseball history. I'm going to share it now.
The 1-1 for Dodson. Batista with a drive. Deep left field. No doubt about it.
You can only flirt with fire for so long, and it's going to burn you. No doubt about it.
Okay, that is the Jose Bautista bat flip. And bat flips have become kind of an iconic thing in Major League Baseball. And when I think of swing, I think of swinging a bat. And so this is just kind of energy I have with bugs. I think it's really funny. I think these are both really cool stickers. And yeah, get swung on, bug life, just something I did for fun. So I am going to be offering these stickers at a competitive price of free 99. That's right. These are 100% free. I have zero interest in selling these. It's on the house. There is a caveat. If you would like these stickers, both of them, you just have to email me a picture of your bug or bugs. I want to see your bugs. And if you own a bug, these are free. They're on the house. I will throw them in an envelope with my QSL card, and I'll stamp it and send it your way if you want. Now, if you want these stickers and you don't have a bug, well, these just became very expensive because now you have to go buy a bug. But good news, one of my favorite bugs, my Vibraplex Champion, was about $100. So if you're interested in getting into bugs, maybe now's a good time. I'll throw some stickers in for you. I hope you guys like them. I think it's a lot of fun. And let's keep swinging on people. Bug life, bugs rock, and thanks for joining me, guys.